So yeah, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I got you guys a video going over the most overrated weapons here in Call of Duty. So what do you guys think are the most overrated weapons in COD? There's been plenty of weapons where it's like, yeah, everyone likes it, but it's overrated, or it's not even as good as people put out to be. So what do you think is that specific weapon in COD? Comment that down below. And I'm going to be reading your guys' comments from my community tab, which I actually will post your guys' comments in this video. So if you want to possibly be featured in a video, guys, for sure comment and interact in my community tab just so you can be in a video. And make sure you guys are for sure subscribed and like up the video for more classic Call of Duty content. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the top 10 most overrated weapons in COD, and this is also not in any specific order. So start the video off, guys. We have the M4 from MW 2019. So the first comment says, M4 from MW, it got nerfed so hard that I personally don't want to use it anymore. I'd rather use the Kilo 141 and the M13 rather than the M4. The M4A1 in MW 2019, all people said it's the best AR or something like that, but every time I use it, I don't see anything interesting about it. Maybe because I used it after the nerfs or something, I don't know. So both comments did mention the nerf, and yeah, definitely after the nerf it did not hit the same, but people still use it. And I completely agree with that second comment. Whenever I use it, I don't feel like it's just that amazing gun everyone puts it out to be. You know, it's good at whatever it does, you know, but I feel like the AMAX is better and there's better guns to use, like the FAMAS even too in this game. So that's just what I think. What do you guys think? Next up, we do have the BAU 27 from Advanced Warfare. So Diego says, BAU 27 from AW, there are some other ARs that can't compete with that gun in every stat. Yeah, it is overhyped. I think by myself, the Insanity is the best gun in the game, and the BAU, it's not that good, bouncy recoil. So I agree, like this gun, I'm not calling it bad. It is a very good freaking weapon, but it is overhyped, I'd say, because this game is filled with so many overpowered weapons, like the Insanity, like the Arex Hole Puncher, like the Amelie Heavy, and much more, that they can compete and literally kill faster than the BAU 27. It's just that it's the first AR and easy to use. That's why it's so overused, and that's why I think it's overrated in my opinion. Moving on, we do have the FAL, and this might disappoint people. So personally, I'm going to say the BO2 FAL, sure, select fire full auto on, it was a beast, but there were so many guns that were already full auto that were way better than it to begin with. I would think the FAL from Black Ops 2, anyways, anything about this game is totally overrated. So I feel like the FAL, it's a good weapon, it really is. However, we're going to be talking about only the select fire FAL. So people love to use select fire on it, but thing is, they did nerf the select fire FAL, and it's not as good as it used to be, but people still use it, and it's not even that hype because other guns are way better full auto than the full auto FAL. You know what I mean? So it's really, I mean, hey, it's really no point I feel like to use this, but it can be fun sometimes, not gonna lie, and be satisfying. But I feel like the full auto FAL is pretty overrated. Next up, going to Black Ops 4, we do have the Maddox. It gotta be the Maddox in Black Ops 4. It's a good gun, but in no way it is the god gun everyone makes it out to be. So yeah, everyone makes this weapon out to be the gun or the god gun, and especially it is being used in competitive play. This is like the most competitive weapon that all the pros use, and like it can be good, yeah, but the Rampart is so much better, and I feel like just the KN is smoother too. And I don't know, man, like it's a good one, but it's just not as good as the other guns in the game. Like there's better SMGs, I feel like, and just better weapons than the Maddox, but it's solid, you know. But I feel like it's just too overrated because it's so overused, and by the pros too, that everyone uses it because of that reason. Next up, we do have the Shecum from Black Ops 2. The Shecum CQB is overrated. Like I know people love it, and there's even a cult following for it, but let's be honest, it's not even that good. It's not complete dog though. So yeah, I think it's just the problem with this weapon is the fact that it's just too it takes too much effort to use. Basically, you know, you have to play the map kind of right because the range isn't too good, and you just have to be up close most of the time, and just, you know, burst the weapon so much to the point where, you know, you're trying to kill the enemy best you can. So it's just too much effort, and that's why I can see it is overrated, but it is kind of fun to use, not gonna lie. But other SMGs, yeah, way easier to use. So why would you want to use the Shikon when you have the Scorpion and the MP7 more? So yeah, going to Black Ops Cold War, the AK-74U is pretty overrated in my opinion. And this was actually a god tier gun back in the alpha and the beta, but they did nerf this gun very, very badly. It just feels kind of janky to me, and the range is just so bad too. Just everyone uses the MP5 more than this gun anyway. Like, the MP5 is still good even after the nerfs that it got, and I feel like this gun just doesn't feel that good at all, and there's better weapons than Black Ops Cold War. So that's just what I think though. The next weapon though is going to be the MP7 from Modern Warfare. And I don't understand why so many people love this weapon. Like, I don't know. There is like a little following for this weapon I've come to see, but I've always thought the MP7 in this game was so bad. It's just a pea shooter. You know, it can be fun to hip fire sometimes. Yeah, I could see the enjoyment of that, but this SMG is kind of pointless to me. When just use the CX9. The CX9 is good in every other way than the MP7. Obviously the MP5 and even the ISO. The ISO people hate and think is trash, but that gun is actually pretty freaking good. But that's just what I think though. Moving on though, back to Advanced Warfare, we have the ASM-1. The ASM-1 from AW. It wasn't bad, but it was average, but the speakeasy changed the gun. Also, people loved it, but for me, it wasn't bad, but not good either. And I completely agree. This gun is just way too overhyped. Kind of like what I read in the beginning with that comment about the M4 being like, you know, overhyped, and how I just don't see how people like this gun. I don't see anything too special about it. Yeah, I don't know what's all too special about the ASM-1. This did used to be, oh man, a crazy gun, but they nerfed it so badly, and it just doesn't feel good at all. And even the speakeasy just doesn't feel nice anymore for me. So there's just way better guns to use overall than this ASM-1. So this may or may not surprise you, but the intervention from MW2. MW2 intervention, too many hit markers, not enough ammo in the mag. It's just famous for the style and sound. So that's one way of looking at the intervention for sure. And like, this can be a good sniper, it can be, you know, but sometimes it's just not that consistent, man. Like, seriously, even with stopping power, I just get weird hit markers for no reason that I feel like it should be a one-hit kill. But when you do get those one-hit kills, it's like, hell yeah, this sniper is a freaking beast. It's definitely an iconic one for sure, but maybe it's too overhyped, you know, for being, I don't know, the intervention. But I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Another MW2 weapon, the ACR. I'm gonna go with the MW2 ACR. Not gonna lie, it's an absolute laser beam, but other guns in the same game just also had somewhat low recoil yet killed faster. It only has this reputation because it was so easy to use. So yeah, I feel like that's just well explained for sure, and I just think that MW2 overall has just amazing guns. Like, every gun can be amazing. And no problem with this weapon, yeah, but I just feel like it's just too overhyped, and the MW3 ACR is way better in my eyes, at least. And I don't know, even sometimes I feel like with the no recoil I miss my shot because it doesn't kick that much. I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, that's gonna be overall the most overrated guns in COD history. Drop a like and subscribe for me to the end, and peace out.
Sorry if I get annoyed, if you get ignored. Sorry, I'm just paranoid. I never thought I would feel for my life. Got situations that I'm fucking with.